Yeah, so this seems like it's not going well. And you're right, getting chainsawed is bad. But this is my first challenge run, so I'm gonna die a lot. I'm gonna mess up a lot. Does that make me a masochist? Maybe, I don't know. I've always wanted to attempt my own video about doing something I absolutely don't have to and will suffer immense mental strain because of it. For the video, of course. So I decided to do this with Resident Evil 4 Remake. It, one, is one of my favorite games of all time, kinda got me into horror games, but also for the fact that it has a built-in reward system for challenges. An action horror franchise having speedrun challenge benefits and rewards. There are plenty of reasons why Resident Evil 4 is a fantastic title. The action, the horror, the inventory management. Listen, a part of me loves organizing my little briefcase, and I know there's others out there that are like me. It just fills the void. Well, it's not a void. I guess there's a limited, you'll know what I mean. We fill the briefcase. But no one really discusses how great Resident Evil 4 is for people who love challenge runs. Who would have thought that an action horror game would have fun challenges to help unlock benefits such as unlimited ammo, an armor suit to help with the damn escorting quests, but best of all, cat ears. Wait a minute, cat ears. There we go. You know damn well Leon is a pretty man, but you throw cat ears on this dude, and it just feels right. No, this isn't an awakening or a call to action to have people wear more cat ears. I mean, maybe it is. I'm open to it. Regardless, obtaining cat ears allows your guns to have unlimited ammo. You're on board now, aren't you? Anyway, welcome to my journey to put cat ears on a grown-ass man. Listen, this video is the first of its kind to be put on my gaming YouTube channel. So if you liked this, consider subscribing, commenting, liking, whatever you want. I'm not your boss. Before we start this journey, let's have a little breakdown of what the goals are for these runs. Yes, there's multiple. There's a lot of these runs. I have had to do 6 total runs to feel like I can finally achieve my goal of getting the cat ears and using them to unlock the hand cannon, because you can't just like unlock the cat ears and then not use them. So we have one normal run to showcase the game to all my new viewers and to enable New Game Plus mode, one New Game Plus hardcore run to unlock Ashley's armor outfit, one New Game Plus professional run to get the Chicago sweeper, one S Plus hardcore run to unlock the chicken head, one S Plus professional run to unlock the cat ears, and then just a normal professional run to make sure we use the cat ears to get the hand cannon. In order to prevent showing you 6 different runs of this game and having the same footage over and over again, each run I will focus on showcasing something important and different about each of the runs. On to our first normal run. So this is the idea of the challenge here. In the bonuses and the extra content shop, you have all the stuff that you could buy with like the in-game currency that you get for being objectives. But anyway, you get cat ears. Leon Kennedy gets cat ears, and I want it. And we're gonna get it. I made sure to tell chat to say hi to YouTube since I've always wanted to do that, and it was cute as hell. This first run is mainly to cover the random tips. We kill all birds we see, because they have gunpowder on them. Tricks. See, when you're in this kind of situation and you want to assassinate someone that you don't like that's on your farm, you sit. Oh god, the chicken tackled him. I don't know if the chicken was trying to help me or if it was trying to warn him. An overall summary of the game. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck is your problem? I got just the thing for you, asshole. Alright, maybe you're kind of cute. Alright, you can live. What the f— So if people just need a refresher or just want to see it for the first time, we have a good base. I want to make sure everyone understands the basic game before we start trying to skip parts and cut the story in half. Especially since coming back to this game after not playing for so long, I felt like there was a lot of improvement I needed to work on before hitting those higher difficulties anyway. So I thought this was a great decision on my end. You're being overdramatic. There's this one part in the beginning of the game which is unaffected through every single run we do, and it's this damn fish. It is the only boss in the game, regardless of the difficulty. You are stuck here with it, it is stuck here with us, and no one is having a good time. But we take a stroll around the pond and we find an island of chickens, where we pick up a very important item, the golden chicken egg, which I ended up selling since I didn't realize how amazing it was later in the game. We'll go over that in the future, but for now, I'll never make this mistake again, and we'll just accept it as the quest reward, and we're gonna move on. There are 2 puzzles in this part that I wanted to show, since once you know the answer to them, your future runs are benefited since we can skip finding the solution. I couldn't even pause it fast enough, which a lot of the Resident Evil games have this kind of like, if you know the code, you can just input the code and skip the BS. It's actually kind of nice. You would look for these emblems and put them into the stone computer system. I don't know how it works, it just does. The Gigante is one of the most memorable enemies in the game. Well, besides, well, all right, we're not gonna talk about them yet. There's only 2 parts that I really dread when starting each run. This boss fight, and then this goddamn house. The house defense scene with Louis is something I just never got used to. He is my sweet boy and I will do anything for him. But let me tell you, I have suffered in this house. blood, sweat, and tears. No! This place sucks. I hate it here. I will complain every time I have to do this bit. I need an adult. Oh my. Only then to become stressed at the Mendez fight, since I apparently don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm telling you, this was a good call to do a normal run because for some reason, I guess I never remembered how to do this fight properly. I promise I get much better later on, but this was awful to watch, to experience. But we learn and we move forward. So we get to the castle segment. Yay, castles. No castles, no castles. The castle begins a bit of the escorting portion of the game, which is really just protecting Ashley while not dying in the process. Oh, she's dead. She got absolutely destroyed. Hey, at least in the older games, you had to actually heal her and you had to share between. It was worse. At least there was a quality of life improvement with it. Oh, look, it's this room with the annoying archers and the partial defense quest. I mean, I don't know why Leon also couldn't get up there with her. This place is not designed for a child zombie grandma, man. But whatever, it's not my house. At least there is no crazy, intense series of doors that might require a lever to switch the moon and the sun to open. Oh. Yeah, right, okay, yeah. I really don't know who this castle is designed for. No one can really go through it easily. It's not even well defended. It's one man is going in here and beating the shit out of everybody. I don't understand the point. But luckily, it's the only time we ever do this segment. There is an amazing shortcut we'll do on future runs to skip this entire section. But for now, we're gonna shoot the Gigante in the face, break the bridge, and enter the maze. They hate flashbangs. Cool. You ever kill a bird by taking away all their senses? I have. And then leave the maze. Listen, I hate this place. There's no speeding it up. You follow the correct path. You unveil these beautiful little flags since that's the only way to unlock the goddamn door. I don't know who designed this place, but if I had a beautiful castle, I'd be the only one in this shit. I don't want to jump through hoops just to unlock my garden door. This is ridiculous, and now I'm worked up. Luckily, you can choose which order you complete these next 3 rooms. But regardless, you're killing rats. Like, look, there's a nice little dining room. Shoot the rat. Look at the little armor room. Shoot the rat. They asked me to kill these. I am just doing what they asked, okay? Between the rats and the chickens, I feel like a psychopath. But it's Ashley's time to shine. Get it? Please, come on, it was a cute joke. But this is one of the true horror moments of the game. But you can also skip half of it in the future runs by knowing the time on the clock here. The only thing about this part is this can be an issue because these things hurt. So one slip up and we're done, which is one of the main focuses on why we're doing one of these runs to begin with. Unlocking that's something that is absolutely gonna help. But for now, bees! Why are there always so many bees? Oh, fuck. Every door I open is just horrible. Everything here sucks. I don't have enough ammo for this. I broke my knife? Okay, we gotta go. I don't feel very good, but I think we'll be fine. Oh my god. Please. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, Bungie. I need a break. Please stop summoning things. I need a break. A unicorn horn? Well, I never thought about it like that, but wouldn't be against it. Easy? Tell that to my fucking pulse. A second? Okay. Absolutely not. I swear, if this water part was anything like the original game, I would have lost it. Luckily, this part's only about 30 seconds long, though. Sounds like an Olympian, am I right? The copyrighted alien shows up. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, this is fucking fast! Can we get jump scared a little bit? Where are you? Oh god, Jesus, fuck! But then we absolutely unload hell on him. But you know what? I kind of like this part. You can fight him, you can run, we got options. Then Lewis and I spend some quality time together. Some good, some bad, and a Disney ride that never gets better. The thing is, the minecart segment here is easy, especially since you could just blow up the chainsaw guy's cart and then be done with it. There is nothing else that you can make this go by any quicker. Every difficulty, same exact experience. Just to get to a point that has no reason to be so upsetting to me, since I can never in my 6 runs of doing this game find the 4th hive. This dumb quest raises my blood pressure and I have too much pride to look up the answer. Hey, Krauser. Roundhouse kick. Oh, wait. It's this part. Do you guys want to see something dumb? There is this quest to throw an egg at a painting. And I was trying so hard to find another egg, you know, besides the golden one. All right. Sorry, chickens. You gotta go. Fuck, I feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Chicken, please, forgive me. Oh, that one didn't drop an egg either. See this one? That looks like him, right? With the golden egg. I fucking ate it. Well, this was a giant waste of time. I'm leaving. I'm going for continuing the story. I don't care anymore. What a horrible experience this has been. All right, well, now I feel a little bit better. You really can't make this shit up. But you know what you can make up? John Wicking our way up into a tower, suplexing cult members, and dodging a fire-breathing statue. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. What the fuck do you want me to do? You just weave in this Donkey Kong ass mechanic with a rolling spiked ball, by the way, which is installed on this fucking elevator. Get out of the way! No, you're gonna kill us both! No! Why is this installed? This is a fucking clock tower, and just take a breath. It's fine. It's not your castle. You'll never own a castle like this. It's okay. But since I did waste my golden egg before, I decided to spend the money to buy a rocket launcher and shoot this baby man in the face. That felt great. This boss has been trivialized in every single run we do, and I am thankful, and then absolutely get bombarded on the beaches in Normandy. Not to say this part is hard, but there's just a shit ton going on. Most of these runs will be just sprinting past most of this crap, but it's just, oh my god, it's just so much. How do they find all these people? And then where are we sprinting to? The worst part of the game, the regenerators. This might as well be the part in Resident Evil 8 where you go into the dollhouse. Without the right equipment, these are bitches. Every single one of them. And guess what? They get worse. Because in the original game, you just get through this part and you're good to go. They made them have a second phase. They die, they come back, they turn spiky, and then they die again. Ideally. Ideally. A second phase fight for a non-boss is horrible. Actually, that's this whole game. This whole game's second phases of enemies. Oh wait, the Wrecking Ball segment. So, here. I remembered there was a shortcut for this bit, but then I did it wrong, and now I just have to do it normally. I mean, technically, the rest of this run is basically just a bloodbath. Who's still using crossbows? We have a rematch with Krauser. Absolutely massacre what seems to be hundreds and hundreds of people for 20 minutes straight. It can be intense and overwhelming, but it is over before you know it, and we're already at the final boss. Which, this boss isn't bad by any means. But we don't really do this in future runs. So this is nice. This is the only time we ever have to do this fight. Technically, we kill the bug, we save the girl, and we go jet skiing. It's a nice time. And there you have it, a 12-hour run. For the record, every run after this will be minimum half the amount of time. So, on to our New Game Plus hardcore run. To get the grades we want, we need to beat the game much quicker now. Well, alright, not much quicker. We just need to clear 10 hours. For this hardcore run, we're going to focus on showcasing all the shortcuts we will be utilizing to help cut this game from 12 hours down to 5 hours. Also, of course, it helps our reusing weapons from the previous runs. Going for a New Game Plus, we get to start off with something that's a little bit stronger, right? Our first shortcut is for the town. The first skip in the game, and only partially usable since it can only be done while holding a sniper rifle in New Game Plus. So some of the future runs will not be able to use this, so we're gonna take this as we can. Getting a high enough vantage point, you could see the bell all the way in the distance. You shoot it, it skips the whole section here. It's beautiful. This part isn't as bad in New Game Plus. Please. But it doesn't hurt to skip it. The late codes aren't anything that saves a ton of time, but it's more of an example of how memorizing codes can help you potentially save a little bit of time, and they add up. There's also the sun and moon door skip. Now this is a shortcut. It's not that complicated to pull off. You just need one grenade and some precise throwing, and then boom. Yeah. A little ahead there is this grenade lever skip. Now the skip is a little finicky at first when you're getting used to it. It's really just about timing. Oh my god, I almost got it. You asshole. Come here, fuck. The idea is to blow up this dude before he gets to activate the trap. This can actually save you quite a bit of time. This room is exhausting. And now there's the Ashley time skip. Just a little disclaimer, some codes are different on higher difficulties. But this skip really only relies on remembering the time that the clock says on the other runs. Easy and normal have different times in the hardcore and professional runs, but you just walk up to the clock, you input the time that you need, and boom, time saved. So this isn't really a shortcut, it's just overpowering this dude. I really gotta stop saying this shit. You use your weapons from the New Game Plus runs, and then this guy is much easier to beat. Oh, we're doing the golden egg thing now, yeah. The main thing we do now is grab the second golden egg, but we don't eat it, right? And we throw it at this guy. How the fuck? Okay, let me try this again. I can't believe that. That's fucking nuts. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. 2 golden eggs, baby. skips an entire boss fight, saving us on using a rocket, which we can now use for the final boss fight. It's easy enough to prep this, and the time it saves is huge on these next runs. This one is not set in stone. It's really just sprinting through the beach instead of actually fighting everybody. There's a lot of clunky enemies here. They can hurt you. They can surround you. If you just sprint, you should pretty much be able to make it to the other side okay and save yourself a ton of ammo and time. All right. Back to the regenerators. The little puzzle code thing, I don't know what you call these things, but this is the same situation as the Ashley segment. Just remember, I never remember these, all right? These were never really a skip for me. I think I have it, and then I don't have it. I wish I kept my notes or whatever the fuck it needs to be for this. Ah, the bulldozer wall skip. 2 big boy grenades. Saves yourself about 10 minutes, it feels like. This is needed. Don't do this part ever again. You are locked in here for a while and it's dangerous. That's nuts. The next skip would be Krauser's rocket kill. As most bosses, you just blow this dude up with a rocket. Honestly, it seems like most things are solved by just blowing them up. Oh, the turret skip. You just throw another 2 big grenades up there, blows up this whole thing. And then the last final boss. Yep, you just rocket the bug, you go jet skiing again, and boom. Our final time is 4 hours and 57 minutes. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, that is, we cut it down almost to a third. Now I gotta do the same thing, but I'm professional, and also like 4 more times. Also, to remind you that both these runs are prep for the future runs. So what do we get for the last run? A new outfit. Let's get Ashley out of those clothes and into a suit of armor. Now that is a woman. I also ran some of these runs off stream since I didn't want to put my chat through playing this game 6 runs in a row, but Ashley's armor could very well be one of the most useful and time-saving unlocks you get. This outfit makes her completely immune to damage and being picked up. She has moments which her being in danger can ruin your progress, but not needing to focus on her and just focus on staying alive is so much better. By the way, there are no autosaves on Professional. So when you die, or if she dies, or if she gets taken, you go all the way back to your last save. So there isn't really room for error, especially since we needed to sprint test so much to make sure we hit the time that we need for our challenges. And sprinting past any part of the village is so helpful. Since she can no longer take damage or be picked up, we just leave her in those big mobs and she'll join you at some point. And even doing her solo part in the castle is much more relaxing knowing that you are an immortal god. And we have this set up for all the future runs. It is totally worth it. And just like that, hey, 420 baby. That is 3 runs down and 3 runs left to do. So this wraps up all of our New Game Plus runs, and moving forward, we just start fresh every time. We get to keep our outfit upgrades and anything we unlocked during the challenges, but that really won't be useful until we get to the castle. This is when the challenge run starts becoming a little bit harder. And a little bit easier at the same time. It's hard to explain, so let's just get into it. This is basically an easier version of the challenge we have to do right after this. So it's a good warm-up and allows us to practice, we get our auto-saves in. This segment is going to be focusing on gathering 30 spinels before we hit the castle, which means shooting these blue medallions, taking out these rats, selling some snakes, and desecrating some graves. What I like about this formula is that in your normal runs, you get to take the time to discover these quests. What is the fastest way to do them, which order, maybe even which ones to skip, maybe even which ones to... Oh my god, it's my favorite game! Flashbang the birds! Yeah, don't ask me why I turned my camera in third person to not get blinded by my own flash grenade, but I'm trying the best I can. There's also a lot more of these blue medallion quests scattered around this entire area, but as long as we clear the Minotaur and the zombie people, and we also get this other snake, we're basically good for a bunch of these other quests. We just fight the fish boss, where he stunts on us with a 360. Oh my god, what the fuck? Cool, bro. Just get in the water. We grab the large fish quest for the other spinels. By the way, you could just do these quests. You don't need to actually, like, accept the quests. You can just turn them in. And fast forward to a kind of a rough quest. The wolf boss. He gives a ton of spinels. And even though he scares me every single time, we have to do this. We have to fight him. And also taking out the Minotaur along with the pup makes this part a little bit hard to complete. But thankfully, we had a good amount of grenades and a perfect amount of ammo in the magazine. It may not have felt clean, but we made it out nonetheless. Now we clear the Hell House and make it to the merchant where we officially have our 30 spinels. Yay, we did it. Look at that, it was easy. But we cannot reap the rewards until we make it to the castle. The only thing that stands in our way is Barbara, who ends up holding us down like a goddamn super soldier just to get my chest decimated by a man wearing a mask. We go to clear my biggest hear me out in the game, the Chainsaw Sisters. Don't worry, when they chainsaw you, it just means they're flirting. We just have a rough time with this boss, and then boom, we made it to the castle. Okay, so this is where the game gets significantly easier. We use our cute little pink gems to buy this cute little ticket and use it to buy the Chicago Sweeper. It now has unlimited ammo, full ammo capacity, and reload speed. Hell yes. We sell everything here, guns, ammo, treasure, and we just upgrade the damage and of course the knife. The knife will always be useful, okay? Let me just show you a little bit of what we really just unlocked here. This run and the run right after this are basically the same kind of experience. Towards the end of this challenge, I forgot that most of my fans are really from my reaction channel, so I felt bad for torturing them for playing this game for 3 months straight. But this is what I love to do. I love setting goals, conquering challenges, and just to see how far I can push myself before I go insane. Let's continue. All right, so this one, we have to beat it within 5 hours and 30 seconds. No, 5 hours and 30 minutes. And only use 15 saves at the max. So now we gotta do it again, but now I have the chicken head. So this makes us take significantly less damage. Even though we're doing the run on professional, it kind of balances out, right? Taking less damage while having a difficulty that increases damage. So if the chicken head reduces our damage by like 30% and being on professional increases it by, I think, like 20-ish more, we're basically sitting around a weird balance of we might as well use it. This is also the run where my audio randomly starts getting delayed in the game. Oh man. What if I shoot you? Oh, also, we're playing on professional, so there's no auto saves. Okay. This is the worst start I think I've ever had. I'm dead. So we are starting from the beginning every time we die until we get a good save. I could save before the town, but I feel like that'd just be a waste of 1 out of 15 saves. But the beginning of this town scares the shit out of me. This is our first fresh professional run. This is not good. This is no bueno. No body armor, no strong weapons, just this dumb chicken hat and a dream. But we do have a lot of practice, so we should be good. Yes, obviously I'm gonna knock down. We ended up getting really lucky with one of the runs to the point where I have most of my resources. So now we can save. Okay. Here we go. And then this is our brand new starting point. There's also this huge discussion about when to do our saves here. Do we use most of them in the beginning to get through all the hard parts? Or do we try to spread them out evenly to make more coverage? The thing is, we will be very strong once we get the Chicago Sweeper, so it may be in our best interest to use the saves when we really need to in the beginning, rather than the end. I dread this part in every run, almost more than the actual town itself. And then our best course of action is a speed run. Damn it. I don't know why I damn. Well, that's why we saved, right? Because I knew this pain was coming. I didn't hit the... I have 1 shot left, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Other than that, hopefully everything should be relatively smooth. So you may be thinking, wow, this run is going really great. Well, here, let me change your mind about that. We made it through all of this just to discover this. You need to quit the main menu, otherwise you're I can't load it from that? Yeah, so, if you don't completely go to the main menu when you load when you die, it continues your timer. We gotta restart if that's the case. No wonder the time looks so fucking long. This is something I definitely should have learned beforehand. So this entire run is shot. Sure, there may be a chance to beat in under 2 hours, but that would put so much pressure on me when I don't even know if that's physically possible. I decided to grind off stream and lock in. Man, no! I'm going to take care of this time. Sure, these moments can be a little discouraging, especially for my first challenge video. Having to do anything again because of a mistake sucks. But we learn, and we push, and we... Holy shit, where the hell did that come from? You would think from being in third person would save me from a lot of these random ambushes. But I think I'm getting to a point in my life where I'm actually enjoying a third-person perspective more than a first. It just seems so much easier for me to process my surroundings and what I can and cannot get away with while in melee range of enemies. What the fuck kind of throw was that? I mean, this is still worth using 2 grenades for. Oh my god, dog, 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 dog. It gives me a peace of mind remembering that the harder part of these challenges takes place in the beginning. So if, a big if, we make it to the castle, we literally get a weapon that makes the rest of the game significantly easier. So as long as we grab all of our little spinel rewards, we will be fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Again. Thank God we have Ashley's armor, so we don't have to worry about her at all. Well, I mean, maybe I have to worry about her a little bit. She ended up being fine, and if she's fine, I'm fine. And then before you know it, we're back at the castle. So all we have to do is... Wait. I'm missing 1 spinel. After looking around, I guess sometimes you find an occasional one while you're just wandering around, and then we just did it. Luckily, there's an easy quest we can do after this point, just in case. The castle medallions. But getting this weapon will save us more time than anything else, so I'd rather get these. And then get the sweeper. Saving so much ammo and health will allow us to just sell everything now and get the essentials. So our inventory looks like this. It should be smooth sailing from here. Gotta take a second to look how cute he is. And now we are officially on our final run. This is not a time base, we just need to make it through without using any bonus weapons. But they didn't say shit about cat ears. So not having to worry about ammo does change the way we strategize. The main thing we have to do now is to decide what we want. What's the main thing we want to upgrade? Do we want to fully upgrade the shotgun? Do we want to fully upgrade the sniper rifle? Do we wait to unlock an SMG? Sure, all these are great options, but this is actually an important decision. Compared to the chicken run, which we at least had some defense, right now we're more like a glass cannon, so it's all about positioning and making the right choice of weapons. The first major checkpoint for us, the shotgun. The point-blank damage mixed with the pushback of each shot will help immensely. Shotgun with unlimited ammo. Now it's a little bit easier. Get the fuck out of here. In general, the shotgun will of course carry our close range combat, and then the SRM1903 will do everything else. Pretty much our lineup for quite a bit of time. We arrived at the point where upgrading the shotgun this early helps significantly with the early game. The shotgun is strong now. Look how easy the quarry is. Did you die? Wow. And then of course, there's the fish. Bad part about this boss is it's never affected by any of your runs. Like if you have unlimited ammo, if you have, you know, if you're on hard difficulty, it's regardless, you're gonna have to do this the same way every single time. And I have 6 times, and now I never have to fight him again. I will not miss this boss, but I will miss my little chicken island. This whole golden egg strategy was game changing, but this is what I'm talking about. This is what I love about challenge runs in games. Learning techniques and strategies to bypass certain portions of the game because of a certain effect of an item or a random interaction, which benefits you later. Yeah, I'm sure everyone saves a dog, but it's still cool to see the interaction, that the fact that it comes back. Between the dog and the guns with unlimited ammo, the Gigante goes down and we can grab Ashley. And we start easing our way out of this damn town. Of course, we still kill the dog quest on the way out. We're still gonna do the spinel quests just to use them for free upgrades. After that, we had no issue with the house, the Chainsaw Sisters, or Mendez. Finally. Which leads us to our next big chapter. Well, yes, the castle, but also this. So, I didn't even think about this. That's right, I completely forgot about the broken butterfly. To then only realize that it's just a slower shooting shotgun. And I'm starting to think, is the revolver just the same kind of idea as the shotgun? It's like mid-range, high power. Am I doubling down on something I probably shouldn't be? And after looking at the stats for like 20 minutes straight, I decided to stick with the Riot shotgun. The rate of fire is the name of the game for unlimited ammo. So I feel like it makes sense to just go for something that shoots more and faster. But also, who's ready for some consequences? Absolutely me. So remember the part where you're at this oil fountain arena death room? Yeah, me too. We don't have any range to take out the archers. Yep, so it's an easy death because I'm just a sitting duck out here. So now I understand. I get it. This was just a sign. I should have gone with the Magnum all along. Watch this. This is kind of crazy though. And watch this. 2 shots? 2 shots. Maybe we drop the shotgun. I thought we were gonna use that shotgun for a long fucking time, but maybe we sell that shit and just roll. Because that was nice. Oh yeah, that first death was an absolute sign from God. Lewis, obviously. Being juiced out of my mind feels great. It'd be nuts if this gun was so strong that it actually went through her armor, and then I would have a whole different problem. This gun, mixed with the help of these shortcuts, We're in a good spot for this run. All we gotta do is kill the Gigante, navigate through the gardens, and we're flying through the rest of this game. The whole section here should be simplified at this point. We know the password for the forks and knives. Is that bread? A potato? Is that a whole bottle of wine? It's an easy enough puzzle and quick if you have the capacity to remember it. Listen, sometimes I'll look at something to remember it, and the second I look away, it's basically the silence from Doctor Who. Grab the snake head and then erase this rat from existence. We now know the shortcut to cut this room into seconds, and when it comes to the knights, we have a goddamn magnum. Well, I mean, Ashley doesn't really have it for her portion, but the armor still comes in clutch. But I will say, I have been enjoying this oomph behind this gun. There has to be like 0 downsides, right? Wrong. The rate of fire is rough. The reload speed is rough. This normally isn't a problem since 8 shots can normally clear most of a room. When we get a never-ending wave of bugs, it becomes a problem. Does anyone else have this feeling whenever you complete a section of your last run? It feels like the last day of school. Like I'm going to close these doors and never step foot inside this hellhole again. But also it's like a sense of accomplishment for every section we pass. I don't know, this feels good, and it's something I never thought would feel so rewarding until I thought about it. Like also trying to line up the perfect shot to kill one of these boys. Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Just heal, you make another potion. See, we're... Okay, enough of that. At least after doing this next section multiple times, I feel like an apex hunter knowing exactly where these things are gonna pop out of. I'm just thankful they did not make this section a massive ambush, because you know they could have made this significantly worse. But you know what I'm excited for? Trying this powerhouse of a gun on... Where the hell is he? I hear him around here. Where the... Jesus Christ! I am sick of you. You have never been this scary in the 6 runs we've done this. I am over. Oh, he's dead. Well, I guess it wasn't that bad. Oh, the final section with Lewis. I always love... Oh my God. That was way too close. I almost kicked that man out of the game early. Oh my God. I mean, it's really nice having him for some of these harder areas of the game, but I'm pretty sure a headshot from this gun will erase his code completely. Oh, watch what it does to this troll. Yep, this is what I wanted this run to be like. Everything just feels so nice. Well, not this part. I'm really not looking forward to climbing this tower for the 6th time in a row. There's just so many pain in the ass sections, and oh my God, is this gonna hit me? Ugh. Egg this dude and get me to the... Oh, we're here. So in my experience, this can go one of 2 ways, which it does keep it interesting on each subsequent run, and I've had really bad runs of this place, and some really smooth ones, which thankfully this one ended up being. There's only a few more areas where I'm a little questionable of. The regenerators, a Krauser fight, and this damn switch part, which has beaten the shit out of me more times than I'd like to admit. Yes, like that, thank you. And we're finally on the home stretch of my first ever challenge video. I understand that these are called challenge runs, but it's more like we're trying to do a challenge in a game instead of it being challenging itself. In my opinion, the hardest part of the Resident Evil 4 challenges is always the beginning, before you have anything to help you survive. Which is why I always recommend this game for anyone who wants to get into doing some form of challenge runs. But Resident Evil 4 has the perfect blend of hard moments and rewarding for pushing through it and learning properly. I think what I love so much about challenge runs is it's how I learn best. In school, I did poorly and I didn't retain much knowledge through text or reading, sometimes even listening. But in gaming, I can watch, I can test, and I can watch how things interact in real time and process them more accurately for myself. So maybe I'm just drawn to this because persevering through a difficult task is rewarding in itself, testing your own limits and constantly improving. Or maybe it's because I finally understand how my mind works and I am actually enjoying the ability to learn effectively. Or maybe I just really wanted to see what this man looked like in cat ears. Totally worth it.